Okay, let's take a look at our course for Math 219. Reminder again, this is an online course, fully online, meaning you're going to learn individually. And so hopefully in this video, I mean, of course, we'll learn together, but you'll be learning on your own pace. There are no times for us to meet, no mandatory meeting times or class sessions other than the optional online review. So this is what we want to take a look at in this short video. One, the first thing that we should be looking at is our syllabus and our calendar for the course. So once we get to the Canvas homepage, you will see the calendar here. This outlines, and I think the most accurate way, all the different assignments and due dates for the different work and the different types of assignments you see, and they're highlighted differently. And so almost all of this is turned on now. I'll be updating everything for sure. The final course will be updated by the first Monday, which is June 3rd, but take a look at the calendar. That's your first thing that you should be looking at. Secondly, you want to get into the syllabus. The syllabus has all the information about the course, the grading, how I'm grading, if any assignments will be dropped, links to my Zoom room for our reviews, the two reviews on the calendar. Again, you will read through this. I'm not going to read through this. Our textbook here, important, is free. You can just use the PDF or download it. We do require, I highly recommend the Stat Crunch. This will be the only thing you need to buy. It's a 6-month subscription. It's for the software we use in the class. Again, for some reason, if you're unable to purchase that, then please let me know. There's a free software that's not aligned to the videos though. So it's a little bit more work to learn how to use it. You want to make sure you look at the different assignments we have. Online homework. There's some Canvas assignments and discussion boards where we're doing review challenge problems and discussions. We have quizzes. There's also a replacement quiz at the end of this 4 weeks if you need to replace a low quiz. And there are 2 projects. One is extra credit towards the midterm grade, and project number 2 is not optional, and it's part of 10% of your grade. The first one is optional. So look at the calendar for that. And then importantly, there's 2 exam dates, Fridays, that you need to be available in this window. And it's done on Proctorio, and we'll set that up for you to proctor your midterm and final. But take a look at all of that. That's your first task you need to do. Next, you're going to then make sure you look at the grading, okay, the grading policies. Okay, let's go. The next thing is you go to the modules. And so in the modules, you're going to first, let's take a look at the first thing after you've gone through the syllabus and the calendar, go through the course information. This is where you're finding this video also here. You have the calendar, the syllabus, very important right here, how to learn in this class. And there's a video in there that I'm not going to play, obviously, but you want to look at that, how to learn in this class. So you want to get through that. The guided notes, these are the notes that you can print out or have as PDFs. This is aligned to my lecture videos for all the lessons. And then the Stat Crunch information. Formula sheet that I allow on the exam that you can have available. So that would be your next thing. And then what's due by Monday is this here, module 0. The most important thing is these first assignments. Make sure these are due by Monday. Otherwise, I drop you from the class if they're not complete. These are done in the first 2 days here. So you want to make sure we look at that. Okay, this will be your first, wrong one. This will be the first assignments that need to be done, and you can get those started now. And then everything else follows in our course structure. Everything follows just in line here. You can see the dates with our calendar, module 1, module 2, module 3, and these are just what we call suggested due dates for you. Okay, you can use late passes, but you really, with the short 4 weeks, you want to make sure these are all done on time if you can. But again, I do not deduct points for any late assignments here. So you want to keep that in mind, but you just continue down. Down here, again, you'll see the lecture videos, and again, in how you learn. In that video, how to learn, I go through this, the guided notes and lecture videos, but you'll see unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, and you go right through that. So important to make sure you know our Canvas system. Now, as you're going through it, where are you going to get support for the class? Number one, you want to, for sure, you want to make sure you get, I think, 10 hours of an online class of a net tutor. So I would try it right away, right? Get onto it, just log on, get in line as you're doing homework. And then if you need help, start accumulating questions and use it. So this is not part of Santa Ana College. We just offer this service for you and instructions to get started. Another place that you're going to get help is either our Learning Center or our Math Center on campus. And I think I need to add that those links. I'll add those links here on this page here. So they're not here now, but I'll add the Math Center and the Learning Center. There's hours that you want to take a look at for each of those. Use them, please. Okay. And you can also, for the Math Center is drop-in tutoring. And then the Learning Center, you can make appointments and have a tutor kind of reteach you or go over things. That's different than like getting help on homework. So I'll post that information and send that out to you, but I want to make sure you have that. And the other place that within our class is the Pronto, which is the Pronto you can find there that I'm having you sign up for. You can send questions there, post it to the class, and we can help each other. And that's another place to make sure we get help. Let's finish this introductory video then. Is just to remind you of the midterm and the final end of week 2, Friday. It's going to be on Proctorio. If you haven't used it, I'll have a link so you can make sure it's installed correctly, and you have 2.5 hours to complete the midterm, and you have 2.5 hours to complete the final on that 4th Friday. And like I said, there's some other things here. The first technology project is an extra credit that can raise your grade up to 10% on the midterm. And then project 2 is actually due. It is something you have to turn in. It's 10%. And then there is a makeup quiz if you need to. After we've done the 3rd one, I'll post it for those who are interested. If you didn't do very well on one, you can do a retake of different quiz. So that would be it for now. Of course, I'll have an optional class orientation on Monday from 8 to 9 a.m. And then I have reviews. And if you can't make that, I'll videotape that. But again, I'll just be going over answering questions and kind of reminding everyone how to best do well in this class.